Hi, I'm Dana Shoaf, editor of Civil War Times Magazine, and if you've been following our Facebook Live posts today, welcome back. If this is your first time tuning in, thanks for tuning in. I'm here with Melissa Winn, and we are now on the southern end of the battlefield. I'm standing at the location of two 9th Corps batteries, Union 9th Corps batteries of the Army of the Potomac, Battery D of the Pennsylvania Light Artillery and Battery E of the 4th United States Artillery. And the cannons from this position supported the 9th Corps advance as they made one of the final attacks of the day toward Sharpsburg. To get to this position, you take the final attack trail that begins just over here to my right is where the Burnside Bridge parking lot is, and you can walk out here. And again, it's a great chance to get out here and see the topography and see how the ground shifts and moves so quickly. And we'll take a pan around so you can get a sense of that. I hope that you can see through the trees, and Melissa, you can move however you need to try to pick up the 16th Connecticut Monument over here. Maybe go to your right a little bit. If you can see the obelisk down there on the knob, that's to the 16th Connecticut Infantry. The regiment had only been in the service for a few weeks before it was here at the Battle of Antietam. And of course, all these 9th Corps troops that march out into this field are going to get turned back by A.P. Hill's devastating Confederate counterattack that ends the battle and forces these soldiers back. During the Civil War period, this was known as the 40-acre cornfield. This was all cultivated in corn. And as we continue to rotate around, you're going to see a water tower on the horizon, and we might have to step a little bit to our right to pick that up a little better. But that roughly marks the location of the town of Sharpsburg. And the obelisk that you see in front of it is the monument to the 9th New York. That marks the furthest Union advance from this point. So you can see how close some Federal troops were to getting into Sharpsburg before A.P. Hill's counterattack slammed into them, devastated them, and drove them back. Further, very far to our right, you'll see a number of pine trees, and that is the location of the National Cemetery here on the battlefield. You'll see a number of other Union monuments to the 9th Corps out in the fields. But one of the reasons I wanted to bring you here was to point out the burnt area here, because there was a prescribed burn done here this week. And there were also prescribed burns that went on at 2nd Manassas, and I know at Gettysburg, and probably other battlefields as well. And the Park Service does these from time to time because it helps kill invasive species, and it restores the habitat and helps keep it open like it was during the Civil War period. It's also beneficial to wildlife. There's a lot of birds and animals that like these grasslands, and I wish you could be here right now because the air is alive with bird song, and they're flying all over the place, and there are bluebirds singing and flying around everywhere, these brilliant blue bluebirds. It's really great. With this nice day, the way the day has turned out, it's just fascinating to be here. So I wanted to show you, this is another way that the Park Service helps maintain these battlefields and also habitat. Since it's turned out so nice, we were going to end here today, but we're going to do one more Facebook Live. I'm not really prepared for it, but we're going to go back to the Sunken Road area, and we're going to walk into Piper Orchard, which is across from the Sunken Road, because that is also going to give you a really good sense of how the topography at Antietam is very rugged and hilly, and views can change very quickly. So I hope you stick with us in just a few minutes. We're going to go there directly from here. But if you can't, I do appreciate you tuning in. And this is Dana Shoaf and Melissa Winn signing off from the southern portion of the battlefield. Have a good afternoon, and talk to you soon.